Ildiko? All right. How long have you known her for?
We met
Hello.
June 19th, 2016 was our first date.
Okay. Is when you met. I noticed you remember the exact date. How'd you guys meet?
Tinder.
Oh, through Tinder?
Yeah.
Okay. So June 19th, 2016, you met through Tinder.
Yeah, we were dating. We started a business together. We have a corporation, a Delaware corporation. We have, and then the business there in Aliso Viejo.
Okay.
So we're business partners.
Got
we're
it.
still, very good friends, and but we're not dating anymore. So.
Okay. So you met, your first date was, you met through Tinder and was on June 19th, 2016. And right away you guys started dating. How long did you guys have a dating relationship?
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half. So maybe a year and a half would put us up to like the end of 2017.
Yeah, and really later, I think maybe February, we started cooling things off in our relationship.
Of this year?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you guys remained friends after that?
Oh yeah, she went to Hungary. We communicate on the, we're texting back and forth all the time. And,
okay, so you guys are good friends.
Yeah.
You said you guys went to Hungary?
And we're still, no, she went to Hungary.
Okay.
Her mom has dementia, and she's preparing to be able to send her mom back to Hungary. She immigrated to the United States 22 years ago, so she's Hungarian.
Okay.
But we've done a lot of travel the past year and a half.
Okay, you together with her?
Yeah, just the two of us.
Oh, just to you. Okay, where have you guys traveled to?
We June last year for her birthday, we went to Cuba for a week. My birthday, March last year, we went to Bangkok. We went to Portugal for my birthday this year, Lisbon and Porto.
Okay.
We've gone back and forth between here and Las Vegas several times.
Okay.
Maybe 3 or 4 times to Puerto Vallarta.
Got it. Okay. So now your relationship, you guys are, sounds like good friends and, of course, business partners.
And business partners, yeah.
My
background is background is a business consulting. Her background is as an esthetician.
Okay.
So it's a perfect deal. It's like, how do you expand the retail? How do you make the best use of the space that you're in? All of that kind of thing.
Okay. And so when did you guys open up your business?
So Magyar Kozmetica has been in business for about 16 years.
Okay.
But she was at 18A Journey in Aliso Viejo, a couple miles away from where we are now. The building was sold. She had about a 300 square foot salon there. And then we leased this place, and she and I signed the lease together.
So you handle the 888 part of the business?
So
yes.
Yeah, I was her business manager.
Okay. All right.
So, like as an example, this is her calendar. And I can look at this. If she has, issues and, with a client, I can go back and research what happened. She sold a package for a dozen facials. And
I see.
How many have you given? You've already done 13.
Got it.
Whatever.
Okay.
So I handle all of that. I work with her to make sure that she's getting a decent hourly rate.
Okay. She's like a manager.
I am the business manager.
Okay. And you aware if she has any like her spending habits? Does she have any issues gambling, or does she owe a lot of money somewhere, or anything like that? Are you aware of that?
She likes to gamble.
She likes to gamble.
She's Yeah, but I don't think she's elite, at a lot of casinos.
Okay.
But I don't think she typically loses very much.
All
She
right.
just plays slot machines, and she brings a budget, things.
What is her budget typically? Because you've been to Vegas with her a bunch of times.
Yeah, a bunch of times, and we go
Yeah.
down to Paula.
Got it.
So, she usually brings like $400 or $500, and
Okay.
sometimes it's gone, and sometimes she goes home with a couple thousand.
Okay.
And we've worked out a way to work together to actually do pretty well.
Got it. Sorry about that.
But she doesn't. I mean, she's a slot machine player, so she doesn't gamble doing anything else.
Got it.
She doesn't like cards or
Okay.
horse races or anything.
All right. Like, you aware of any other outstanding debts that she has?
Well, yeah, she just exited a Chapter 13 bankruptcy,
Okay.
and she had been working for several months on a loan modification from her loan servicer, SPS. And she was just denied that based on income. I've got some documents about that on my computer, I'm sure, because I've been helping her a little bit with
On
that.
a loan modification.
Yeah, just getting things together for, profit and loss statement and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay.
And they were threatening foreclosure.
All right. The bank.
SPS is the name of the company. So yeah, like bank or finance company or whatever.
All right. So she recently went out of the country. She was out of the country.
Ildiko?
Yes.
She just got back from Hungary.
She just got back from Hungary.
Yeah.
How long was she there for?
A week, maybe 7, 8 days, something like that.
All right. You know when she got back?
I think her flight back was on Sunday night. Oh, wait. I can tell you for sure. Or I could tell you when her flight was anyway.
Sure.
She likes duty free when she travels out of the country, as many women do.
Duty free meaning?
At the airport,
Uh-huh.
the tax free, you buy your perfume and stuff.
Oh,
tax-free.
got it.
So, May 13th, she paid for duty free and an excess baggage charge, bringing a piece of equipment into the country.
So on May 13th, it's fair to say May 13th is when she got back.
May 13th or 14th. I don't know what the timing was from because of international dateline and flying overnight, but it would have been the 13th or the 14th for sure.
Okay. Do you go, when was the last time that you were at the facility there, at her business there, on Mareblu, at 11 Mareblu?
Probably a couple times in the past week or so.
All right. So you go there regularly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then you said you were talking earlier about Ildiko going, gambling and stuff like that, and she would have a budget and whatnot. But with her being in bankruptcy, does she have the ability to afford that?
They had a budget. I mean, at Chapter 13 bankruptcy, you have a budget that you're spending. and she was making good money in the salon, and not under this circumstance, but maybe sometime you and I can go out for coffee and I'll tell you how we managed to beat the because we could actually win money 90% of the time playing slot machines together, the two of us.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I hate gambling.
yeah.
She wasn't the type of person to per se, get on a losing streak and just keep sinking into it.
No. Especially when we were together, because I'd say, all right, that's it. We're going to bed.
Guys are
You're done.
Yeah. And the house out in Coto de Casa, I mean, that's got to be a pretty pricey area to live in.
It is. Yeah.
So with all of this, how are they making that?
That as I told you, though, the house was going into foreclosure because they wouldn't take the loan modification because they said, you don't have the income to support it. And that was something that we were going to be trying to work on to prove that we did. But
Okay.
and
how,
you're looking at somebody. I mean, like I'm a third person, right? Because I'm not in the bankruptcy with them, and I'm not. Not my house that's being foreclosed.
Oh, yeah.
So all I'm telling you is the little snippets that I get from Ildiko when we're chatting.
Mm-hmm.
and the building, is any of that insured?
No.
Okay.
We kept talking about getting insurance, and it's like, all right, as soon as we can afford it, it's expensive to get a website up.
Oh yeah.
So there's no insurance for the business. Ildiko would just have normal things like car insurance and.
She has
health
car insurance. She's got equipment in there. Oh, thanks for bringing that up, because I'm on the lease, and so basically now that we have no income coming in financially, I'm pretty screwed too. But
So you're on the lease for that building.
I'm the primary on the lease for that building because she was in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, and
All right.
Fuck! What a good day this is. Sorry.
You're healthy in one piece, which is
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, that's good perspective.
yeah, that's the main thing. The finances, would you handle the finances, sounds like, since she was in Chapter 13 for the business?
Well, okay, so she had the checkbook. She would, and I probably purchased over the course of the past year or so, maybe $30,000 worth of supplies and stuff for the business. And she's been giving me money every month to pay off the credit cards and loans and stuff that I took out for that.
Got it.
So, she's pretty headstrong and pretty strong, pretty terrific woman, actually.
No problem. So you said Magyar. How do you pronounce that, the business?
There's no equivalent in English. It's Magyar.
Magyar?
Yeah, it's close enough. Kozmetica.
Cosmetica with a K.
Yeah.
Right? It's been around for 18 years, you said.
16.
16 years. And Ildiko has had it all that time, the whole time.
Yeah.
It's her business,
Right.
sort of say.
And then so the way we're structuring things is that's the service arm of the business, because all of the accounting for service is a little different than the things that you can write off and that kind of thing. And then the other is 888 Unlimited, which is doing business. We're doing business in California. That's the retail arm. So that's where we have all of the product that we sell, the creams and cleansers and all of that stuff.
Okay. All right. And so when did you, are you responsible for that 888 arm of the business? Or what business did you open up with her?
888.
So the 888.
So it's INS Enterprises. It's the Delaware Corporation doing business in the state of California as 888 Unlimited.
Okay.
And that we have a website that we're that we're currently starting, that we're working on, to sell product online as well.
Okay, so they would pay her. She put it into whatever accounts she has, and then the money she would pay you for the debt that you incurred for the supply, making payments to you every month. Was it a fixed amount she would pay you?
No, but it was usually like $2,000 to $3,000 a month.
$2,000 to $3,000. Were you asking for more, or you guys had agreed on that?
We didn't really talk about it much. I mean, she said,
I'll be making payments to you.
I'll be giving you money every month, and
Okay.
she always did.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not an issue.
Okay, and that's been going on for about the last year or so?
Yeah, 6-7 months or so, and I mean,
Okay.
sometimes more, sometimes less, but yeah.
All right, and then again, you guys broke up just earlier this year, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
All right.
And
February, March.
yeah.
Okay. All right. And the breakup was mutual. It was fine. Yeah.
She met a guy lives up in Willows in the Sacramento area, and was enjoying him, and I met Valerie, and so it's like, we have other people. It's not a big deal.
Right on. The guy that she met up in Willows, was she still dating him now? As far as you know?
As far as I know.
Yeah. You know his name?
I think his last name is Patrick. I couldn't tell you anything else about him.
Patrick.
She's never really wanted to talk about him very much.
His last name or his first name?
His last name, I think, is Patrick.
Well. And Willows, Sacramento?
Up in the Sacramento area, yeah.
In Sacramento area, all right. She wouldn't tell you about him much? All right. Besides the fact that after she broke up with you, she started seeing him.
Before.
Oh, just before. Okay. Okay. All right. If you were gonna try to figure on who would want to hurt her or her business, who would your best guess be?
I can't think of anybody that...
You can't think of anybody?
I gave you the names of the two people that I'm aware of over the course of 16 years that she had a problem with.
That she had friction with.
And I can't see either of those doing anything to hurt her. And based on this interview, by the way, I'm assuming that Ildiko was badly hurt or...
Yeah, we're not sure yet, but, it's at her building and stuff, so we don't know.
I know. I saw it on ABC, and I said, that's our suite.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell because I've been up and down that stone walkway.
Yeah, we don't know many details ourselves here because we're away from there. Just said, go talk to this gentleman here.
I honestly, I cannot come up with a single thought for who would ever want to hurt her. She was always smiling.
Mm-hmm.
She had great advice for people. She cared. She went out of her way to ease your burden, to do things for you. She'd buy things for people. She, when we go traveling out of the country, she'd send texts to various clients and friends. Say, what do you want me to bring? We bring back keychains, and that's just the kind of. She's a very giving person. There was a period of time before 9/11 where I was thinking about getting into making fireworks and stuff. And then after 9/11, we kind of put a lot of that stuff away because it didn't seem like a good political climate to deal with that kind of stuff.
All right. So if you go in your garage, it's like if you're looking at, so you're standing at your pool and you see your garage, It's to the right side.
Okay.
There's a room there with some rocket bodies.
Okay.
And it's on the shelf in there. That's where there's potassium perchlorate, red gum, some other, looks like two cans full of powder. Anywhere else other than that, is there anything might be similar to that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right.
You want to see? Would you be okay with? Is that something we would want to take?
Yeah. Do you want that, or can we take that?
I haven't touched it in years, and we're trying to downscale and get rid of stuff. So if you want it, that you want, you're welcome to it. My coolest rocket was a 4-stage rocket, 6 inches diameter, 25 feet tall.
25 feet tall.
It weighed 110 pounds with all the rocket motors and stuff in there. 13 pieces of electronics.
What does it cost to build something like that?
15 months of effort. We got one of the rocket manufacturers to sponsor the biggest engine, otherwise it would have cost us about $1,200 just for that one launch.
And how high?
I think it went to about 8,000 feet. There are launches that are doing, like 150,000 feet out at Black Rock, Nevada.
So where did you launch that out of?
Lucerne Valley dry lake bed.
And how hard is it to get it back?
Comes down under parachute power,
Far away? Or does it come down close to where you launched it?
So you put an altimeter in there that deploys a small little chute at apogee, at whatever height that is.
Yeah.
So it controls the descent, and then at about 1,000 feet, you blow out the main chute, so you don't have to walk more than half a mile or so.
That's amazing. That's cool. Very cool. What's the zip code here?
90815.
Yeah, I just remember shooting off the little ones as a little kid out in some school sports field or something.
I decided to give up the hobby after I reached my goal, which was to launch a rocket that went Mach 2. And I launched a rocket and it hit 1,580 miles an hour at about 2.5 seconds off the launch pad.
Holy cow.
And I said, all right, what's next? Nothing, I'm done. What?
What do you build that out of to keep it from
It was a
ripping the fins
convolute
off?
wound fiberglass. That was the body. The fins. The fins were also fiberglass, and we used Kevlar to attach them to the rocket body and to the motor mount. And the thing went so fast that the vinyl decals melted.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's very interesting. I always found it interesting, but just never had time to do the rocket stuff. Yeah.